What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna be testing Fortnite's latest season, Chapter 4, Season 4, I think. So yeah, first let's go over the specs. We're using a Ryzen 5 3600 and 16GB of DDR4 3200MHz RAM, and I'm not overclocking anything in any way. Let's just land at the spot. I don't know anything about this season because I've not played yet, and look at that stuttering. So let me show you the graphical options in a little bit. First, let's try to move and land at a spot. Okay. So please don't mind my ping. Also, I'm actually downloading something in the background and that's causing huge lag. Alright. Okay, can't freaking see anything, man. What the heck is this going on? Why am I not able to vault over this stuff? Looks like, guys, we are gonna die, actually. Somebody's here. And we got an SMG, looks like. Alright, guys, it seems like this season is very intensive. Let me show you the graphical options now. And as we go right here, as you can see, we're using DX12 mode. We're using Epic settings preset here. And at 100%, okay? So Lumen is enabled right now. I'm not even using hardware ray tracing. But the game is lagging like crazy. So in previous seasons, as far as I remember, the game used to run like this, but it didn't stir that much. But this season I'm finding that stirs are a lot more than previously. Or am I wrong? I might be wrong about this because okay, I thought this was an enemy. So hammer shotgun. I don't have any gold for this. Let's get a better. Looks like I can break this stuff. So we're getting like FPS in 30s, which is not very good because this is a competitive game and you need to have at least 60 FPS in my opinion for these kind of games. So I'm gonna try to drop the settings, or let's try to drop TAA and make it TSR to low, and let's go to quality TSR. Let's apply the setting. Hopefully it's applied, and by applying quality TSR, I observe the FPS has increased a little bit, like in the 40s, which is always welcome. At least it's not going to the 30s. Yeah, now we're getting 50s also. Let's try to kill this guy if I can shoot him. So it looks like these are bots. No, this was an actual guy. So he's flying in there. Okay, looks like we're getting a lot of lag, guys. Okay, feels like I'm dead. Yeah. So it's really unplayable at these settings in this season, and I don't know why this is happening. I couldn't even see the guy what was happening on the screen. Okay, so let's return to the lobby. And I'm gonna straight ahead disable Lumen. Now this Fortnite didn't used to be this bad in the previous seasons, but this one seems like they've still, the game is still not fixed. Okay. Alright, guys, so my game actually crashed, and afterwards I relaunched the game actually, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my settings. I'm gonna disable Lumen here, okay? So this is gonna be now. So alright, guys, so I've disabled Lumen and it's still at epic settings, okay? So this seems like in previous seasons this was always like 60 FPS or something like that. So we're gonna try in this season what happens and see if that's also not fixed or that's also bad, because previously 60 FPS plus was possible at epic settings without Lumen, nanite and stuff. So yeah, this time we're gonna see if that's possible or not at TAA. Alrighty, guys, so after the game crashed several times, after changing the settings, I couldn't get into a battle. I was just crashing to desktop several times. Now I am this is the first launch, so usually while dropping for the first launch of the game you get a lot of stutters. So that is happening in Fortnite. Still is happening even in 2024 or mid of 2024. Still that kind of stuff is happening. So I don't know how these developers are gonna fix their game. Epic Games should actually be trying to fix their game. Now, as you guys can see, the performance is not that bad, okay? If we don't get stutters, then it could be a smoother experience, even at epic settings without nanite and Lumen, okay, on an RX 6600 GPU. Now, my GPU usage is still maximum, so I'm not getting any kind of bottleneck in any way. Now, I am actually seeing a guy's footsteps. So this is, I think this is a guy, or yeah, I don't know what he was doing, but we killed him, and now let's go ahead and just keep on testing the game. So as you guys can see, we're getting like FPS in the 80s. This is just a native resolution with TAA, and I've not changed anything else, just epic preset without nanite and Lumen. The game looks pretty. It doesn't look bad in any way possible. Yeah, this season looks good, and the grass and stuff, the colors on the map
as I saw in many videos, there are a lot of colors on the map, but I have not played the map, so I don't have the full image for it or the full map unlocked just yet. Let's just take this. Okay. Alright guys, so let's talk about the performance actually. As you guys can see, 1%, 0.1% lows, and the stutters that are happening, they are pretty distracting. And previously when I was using Nanite and Lumen, I was getting these stutters and my game was lagging for like 2-3 seconds whenever something new was happening. So maybe the game is still building shaders when it launches at first, but I got crashes a lot, so it's always the first launch when I'm playing Fortnite. Okay, so yeah, let's try to go up here, and yeah, the area is discovered now. Nobody's in this area, so it seems like this area was kind of from the previous seasons. Okay, and due to lag I couldn't get up there. As I'm telling you guys, the game still has the same issues and I couldn't even edit that. So seems like I got some shots on him and he died. Okay, let's reload this, reload our shotgun, reload our AR. And whenever I'm doing something new, like building stuff, like trying to edit stuff and trying to reload my weapons, any weapon that I've not reloaded before, it's actually doing that shit again. Okay, so yeah, so I think you guys get the idea of how this is gonna perform if you don't get the starters. So as we are getting starters, yeah, you're not gonna get very good performance on these specs. Okay, at least. Now as the storm was coming, it was a new thing, so we got a starter again. Yeah, this is actually traversal starter, Unreal Engine traversal starter, and I don't know what is gonna happen UE coming in the future, but right now with every game or most of the games with UE5 and stuff, you get these stars. So you get the idea. 78 FPS average, 1%, 0.1% lows are pretty bad. Let's turn down the settings to high. Let's apply them and let's see. Okay, so the FPS have increased, gone up like 120 or something like that. But with high FPS, with high preset, usually get TAA to drop your 3D resolution. So I don't want to do that. I want to actually stay at 100%. Yeah, so with 100% resolution scaling and high preset, without Nanite and Lumen, we're getting like 100 FPS or 100 or more sometimes. Let's try to shoot this guy. Maybe this is a bot. Doesn't seem like it. Just phase right through my stuff and die. Alright, so after killing this guy, let's go ahead and try to mini, and let's get our shields up. What's this? War Machine Hover Jets. Okay, seems like we have a lot of new things in the game. Okay, this is a hover jet. How do you get down? Left control. Okay, so yeah guys, as you guys can see the performance now, I'm observing much less stars, so maybe it was due to VRAM being maxed out or something like that, but yeah, the performance now is stable. Yeah, I'm getting stars again. So this is just UE5 stars guys, there's nothing else. Okay, so do you actually die when you fall down? Let's try. No, you don't actually get any fall damage, so that's nice to know. Yeah, 100 FPS stars again, stars everywhere. Let's try to drop the settings even further. Let's go to medium preset, get it up to 100%. Let's go back into the game. I was seeing some shooting going on here, and yeah, that's really bad guys. Nobody can play the game like this. Stars have increased a lot this season. This is a bot, I think. Are there snipers in this game? I don't know. This is a hit scan weapon, or I think it is a hit scan weapon. So he has our burst gun. Let's try to take this one, and let's keep on moving forward. Oh, I was just gonna die. Alright guys, now we're getting some starters, but our performance has increased to like 130s or 120. Yeah, so that's really nice. For those of you guys who are still playing Fortnite in 2024, I don't know what you're doing, because if they've not still fixed the game, I don't know what they're doing with their game. Of course, if you have a hardware that can actually run the game pretty well, like Core i9s and Ryzen 9 and 40 series GPUs or 7000 series GPUs, yeah, stuff like that, then you can play the game pretty well. But still, if you have those specs, sometimes I observe on forums and stuff that many people still get stars even with those specs in this game. So yeah, let's try to hide our guy here, and 126 FPS average with huge stars. Let's try to go to low settings, get it to 100%. Yeah, so 140 FPS. Now we're totally CPU bound, and yeah, even with CPU bound, okay, this was fast. I killed that guy pretty fast. All right, so 150, 160 sometimes. Yeah, this is a really nice performance, but I hope this performance was present when we we're using high settings or maximum settings, epic settings, but still no. So I think you guys get the idea in this video how this game is gonna run on your system. There are huge stutters, huge amount of stutters still in this game, and I don't know when they're gonna try to fix them. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. This was just a short video, but I hope you liked it. Okay, bye bye.